Right.
G-Man, Christian Evangelist, Donkey Kong LARPer, and Bullhorn Waving Loon has a habit of really stepping on his own joint, as this brand new, fresh video demonstrates. This is one where he's talking about his weekend plans involving deadly weapons and specific locations and people.
So you said he gets to the good stuff around 16 minutes, right?
I think it's 606.
Oh, okay. I misheard. By the way, G-Man, the offer still stands, dude. $50. Come on the fucking show. Come on right now. Come on and defend yourself, G-Man.
I sent you the link, G-Man. You're welcome. We'll be very respectful, but when you start waving a hammer around and talking about what you're going to do with it, people are going to hold you accountable.
Has G-Man ever responded to any of our, I mean, we're offering him actual money, and you know he would like $50, and all he's got to do is come on and be his douchebag, I mean, his awesome self, like he always does. What's the big deal? He goes on all these other fucking things. Come on, G-Man, we'll give you $50. Will True Empiricism give you $50, motherfucker?
Does True Empiricism have $50?
No, but we'll give, well, I'm not going to give True Empiricism $50. Fuck that.
No.
No,
he's out of it. But G-Man, as I've said, I don't agree with you in a lot of things, but I have a lot of respect for you as a performer, and your personality would be great on the show. Come on in, talk about the Loch Ness Monster or Noah's Ark or talking snakes or vaccines if you want. Yeah, come talk about vaccines with me, and we'll talk about the Illuminati and whatever else you want.
We love talking about those kinds of things. Come on, it's all we ever talk about. All right, so let's get to it.
Oh my God, I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. I'm trying to get through this video as quickly as possible, but I got a really good surprise for you guys, though. Like I said, I promised to do something.
I'm excited.
A while back, and I never got around to doing it. And I just talked to some friends, and I will not be doing this by myself. I have to actually get some people who actually know things about computers and whatnot, and about production and certain amount of editing.
Get to the weapons, buddy.
Green screen. I get a little bit hint. So I got some help with that. But it is top secret. Only one other person besides myself knows about when
his plans for a green screen are top secret. He doesn't want anybody to know about his top secret green screen plans. But there's big changes coming to his channel, guys. Soon he's going to have a green screen. What a huge change.
Yeah, in his Donkey Kong basement. Excellent.
You know what? He's going to blow up when he gets that green screen. Once he's got that green screen, he's going to be bigger than ever. He's going to be like the next PewDiePie. And he's going to cause a revitalization of Christianity in America. I can see it. I have clairvoyance now. I just got it from Patrick.
I'm going to bring somebody else into the fray. What I'm going to do, but I think a lot of you're going to find it extremely interesting.
Oh, he's going to get a partner on his channel called G-Man. Okay.
Very, very, very interesting. So you'll probably get your reward in February. I'm going to reward those people who have been watching my channel for a long time.
Wait, the reward is that he's going to get a green screen and like make more stupid videos. That's the reward for his subscribers. What a reward, honestly.
Yeah. But you know, the thought counts, and G-Man's doing what he can. But as we discussed later on, he starts to get really kind of animated about hurting people.
Yeah, are you sure it's at 606? Because I wrote down 1606.
9,000.
Go with 1606. I may be wrong.
Let's see here.
I think that's when the hammer comes out.
Oh, no! Like 80 Hebrew Israelites behind me. I can assure you, especially once they're trying to convince me that they got the truth. I can assure you, I ain't got nothing to worry about.
He is getting more manic, and I don't see weapons, so you know we're building up to it because he's like, like just talking really fast. So you can sense the demon is growing within you, G-Man.
I don't gotta know martial arts, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
He's very limber.
I think I need to do
Here it comes.
That's all.
Here it comes.
Machete. Get one of these bad boys right here.
Oh my God.
Make sure it's self-defense, and all I gotta do is remember to. That's it. Right across his head.
Who carries a hammer for self-defense? I don't think I see people walking around with hammers like in case they get mugged. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Can we have a 20-second replay, because he talks about a machete as well?
Yeah, I heard him mention it. Now let's go back. Oh shit, I went back way too far.
So this is G-Man talking about a visit to named people in a named place in a named city.
On YouTube. I'm going to say this again. If I do meet the four of those, not the four, it's just the only two people I haven't met in person is Sam and Positively Godless. I can assure you, I'm going there on the right day on Saturday. And if they come over there, hey, G-Man, what's up, y'all? With like 80 Hebrew Israelites behind me, I can assure you, especially once they're trying to convince me that they got the truth, I can assure you, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I don't gotta know martial arts, my friend.
So he's going to meet people from YouTube, and he's all like prepared for a physical battle. Like, who the fuck would? Nobody's gonna attack him if they meet up, right? Is it like really that vicious between him and these people?
No, G-Man thinks it's vicious, and the guys in the Hebrew Israelites that he kind of targets, I don't agree with them about a lot, but they basically just laugh at him because the last time he drove up on a little pink bicycle with tassels on the handlebars.
Did he really?
Yeah. Wow. Girly bike G-Man and a bullhorn. So, you know, he's
and a big clown nose on too, right?
He's just a bit of a pain in their ass. And to discuss going to visit them specifically and then wave a hammer about, it's a problem, G-Man. You can't behave that way and not go in on a 5150, brother.
No, it seems weird. Like he's going there prepared to escalate. Like he's like, I can't wait to use this hammer to. It's like, dude, have you like jerked off thinking about it? You're very passionate about how you swung that hammer, bro.
I even in this video sent him a side text saying, G-Man, you've just really admitted to a premeditated plan to commit grievous bodily harm.
He's too
and he read it out.
Premeditate murder. He's not that smart.
Our guy read it out verbatim. I'm like, oh God, G-Man, you've now been informed that this is a bad idea. No, it's all Jesus, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, for God's sake.
Jesus,
lost
take
cause
the
here.
hammer. All right, let's continue.
Actually, the only thing I need to do is get my machete. That's all I need to do. Get my machete.
I'm going to take a machete to a public park. That's not going to cause a stir. Good job, smart guy.
I'm taking a machete.
Give him some looks. That machete, though, people would be screaming for their lives. They would pick up their children and run.
I'm taking a machete and a bullhorn and a bad attitude to to a New York park. Good luck with that.
I hope he runs into Nappy Head Roots. That would be great. And they just kill each other. Nappy will beat him over the head with his shit bucket from the back of his van.
G-Man, I mean, he's well-intentioned, but the most inept individual you could ever dream of coming across.
Now I'm imagining G-Man battling Nappy Head Roots, Hammer versus Trash Can, while Jethro John Coleman watches while he lays under a park bench a few hundred feet away.
With Fat Damon.
That would be quite a sight, wouldn't it?
With Fat Damon singing at him in the background.
We could get all the Apocalypse retards like doing a choir hymnal together.
Yeah.
Great. We could charge for this.
Apocalypse choir.
No pay-per-view.
Done. Yeah, we can do that.
Apocalypse choir. We shall call them the what were there? 7 seals and 7 angels. They can be the choir of the 7 angels. Open the seals for us all.
Brilliant. $49.95 pay-per-view coming to a screen near you.
All money goes to Jesus, so we'll donate all of our money to Jesus. We promise.
Eventually.
Yeah, G-Man. So don't worry about it.
Their first hymn is
when we die.
We've always been wrong about everything forever.
But they'll do it in Latin, so it'll be more magical sounding.
Yeah. So G-Man's got a machete, and I think he's going to bring the hammer out momentarily.
He's going to lay the hammer down.
Bad boy's right here.
Look at the swing.
Self-defense, and all I got to do is remember to... That's it.
Man, right he slaps that hammer on that metaphorical head like he's done it a million times, just like finesse, like I'm not... You know?
Did you ever see the movie Taxi Driver with Bob De Niro in front of the mirror practicing? Yes. I see G-Man doing this because it's exactly what he's doing right now.
I think he may very well die in an accidental self-inflicted hammery injury. So accidentally smack himself on the head with it.
Yeah, well, you know, people get injured by doing Wii games, you know, those things.
Oh yeah, they get carpal tunnel.
Yeah. So G-Man's swinging about in his bedroom in front of a mirror with his hammer. He's probably going to ding himself a couple of times.
No, he'll probably accidentally hit the hammer and the mirror shard will fly off and stick into his jugular. And Jesus will just stare down at him laughing the whole time.
So if you see G-Man in New York City tomorrow at his scheduled time, steer clear, because he's probably got multiple lethal weapons concealed in his person, having just announced it.
Or if you want to see it, go ahead. You know, probably will increase the tourism industry for wherever he's going to be. Anyway.
I can assure you, I'm not worried about him.
I think if I was him, though, I would be worried about G-Man if I was that guy on the other end of the hammer.
Yeah.
I'd be a little worried.
All due respect, if he came at me anywhere with any kind of tool or implement, I'd mace him on general principles.
You know what? That's probably what's going to happen. G-Man's going to pull that hammer and come. The guy's just going to mace him from like 20 feet away. Like, that'll stop him dead in his tracks. Just hit him with a face full of bear mace.
I'm really amazed that G-Man hasn't had any kind of run-in with the law or issues because of his...
He's probably not that stupid. He's just talking a big... He's not going to go into a fucking park with a hammer. Hopefully. Hopefully he's not that deranged.
Well, we'll see. But, you know, if or not he chooses to post this ridiculous video, as he probably will, it's never going away. And, G-Man, get an idea in your head. Don't do this.
What is he... He has a job, right? Like, he's like a functioning member of society. He's not just like a total degenerate loser, right?
Yeah, he looks after those barrels in that room.
Oh, is that really his job?
Yeah, and he does it very well. When people come into the store, he disappears off for between 5 and 27 minutes to deal with business and comes back. He's very good at customer service.
He seems
certainly
like a nice
no
guy.
issues there.
Like, yeah, like you would think he would be courteous and polite. He seems that way.
He absolutely is. And he can switch between ranting, insane maniac and delightful customer service in about a heartbeat, which originally made me think this guy's a Poe. But no, I don't think that's the case anymore.
No, he seems like a good guy, just really stupid, you know.
Yeah. Don't tell him you're gay.
Yeah,
well, you know what? Maybe I want him to know.
You know, when I die, I got an eternity with Jesus Christ to go to. When he dies,
sounds so horrible.
Yeah, I know that's not funny, Blue, but you know, people in there saying I'm gonna be running from Sam, but I'm not thinking about him. When he dies, he believes he's gonna be fertilizer. So
yeah. G-Man, when I die, I'm really proud to become fertilizer and my atoms get redistributed throughout the universe again. That's okay for me. I don't need a magic sky wizard and a book full of bullshit. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but the sky wizard makes you feel special. He tells you that you're really special because you love him so much. So there's always... You're missing out, Doc. Sky wizard's a good way to go sometimes.
Sometimes it's the only way, but G-Man, Jesus, if I'm going to spend eternity and around people like you, no thank you very much.
I just think, like, okay, they go, I can't wait to spend an eternity with Jesus. I'm like, that sounds so terrible. Like, you're always around Jesus for eternity. What do you got to do? Like, kiss his feet? And be like, oh, Jesus, you're so amazing. Thank you for creating me for eternity? Or what? Like, are you so sexually attracted to Jesus that you would want to spend an eternity? What kind of person would want to spend an eternity around somebody? Like, who does that?
Heaven has a very good selection of board games.
Oh, that's probably what it is. He wants to go up there and play board games forever with Jesus. Jesus will win every time. How is that fun? Maybe he'll let you win because he's a nice guy.
G-Man, imagine losing Scrabble to Jesus all the time, forever, for eternity.
Jesus will still let him win sometimes, but then as soon as G-Man wins, he'll be like, did you just let me win? And Jesus can't lie, so he'll have to say yes. For eternity. Fun times. And there's no drugs in heaven either. Just board games and hanging with Jesus. And doing all the things Jesus likes to do. which is like nothing fun. Trust me.
Well, miniature golf last
I don't
year.
get what's so great about heaven. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, he was on this big miniature golf kick last year. What's up with that? Year before it was you know what? I signed a contract. I'm not really allowed to talk about what Jesus did the year before. It was not very Jesus-like.
No, those were the Seagram 7.
Yeah, the dead Seagram's scrolls will be popping out in a couple decades, talking about that time Jesus did all that stuff in that one place that we can't talk about with those people.
Yeah, that's the new book. That's the third gospel of Jesus Christ.
Jesus was drinking a lot that year.
Hanging
maybe
out
heaven's
with
fun every once in a while.
Yeah, it's since Hunter S. Thompson passed over to the other side. He's been doing a good bit of education with the old Jesus guys. It's like,
oh, so Jesus is loosening up. That explains what happened the year before.
So,
last.
you know, remember back in Old Testament times when there was all kinds of, genocide and pillaging and all kinds of execution and nonsense and slavery. And then, you got a little bit better. So the therapy that God's been undergoing, which has been intensive for the last several thousand years, he's actually turning into being not such a total dick.
Really? I always thought he's a dick even when he is loosen up, but
well, he's a bit like Patrick. He's throw enough chemistry into the mix, and God will fuck you up. But he's doing a little bit better now.
Well, I just hope he continues on this trajectory. But it's a lot of back and forth with Jesus. Like, you'll think he's going one way, and then all of a sudden he's way back over here. Like, how'd you get there, Jesus? You were just here, but you're way over there now.
Yeah, he does a total 90-degree turn right over the high side every now and then because he's overexcitable.
I think Jesus has bipolar issues, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah.
I mean, how did we go from eternity is boring with Jesus because he's so nice? Now Jesus is bipolar, doing questionable. all in the span of a moment.
The new gospel will be available for $299.
I can't wait. We'll imprint it at Urine University.
That's right. And anyone in New York, please keep eyes open for G-Man and his machete and/or hammer and/or double-handed battle axe in a park near you.
And if you have children, do not take them to the park, okay? Because it's going to be dangerous there, all right? All right, well, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, and then we will do the final part of the show, okay?
Okay, excellent.